Plumbing tricks and facts that only master plumbers knew about. Plumbing. There are so many tricks of the trade and secret rules that you probably never knew about till you had got some experience on the job or from a master plumber. That's why we wanted to compile some of the best tricks and tips along with a few fun facts that only master, well-experienced plumbers know about. Stay tuned to find out all the inside details. Reheat solder when you can't cut a pipe. Cutting a soldered pipe is the best technique to disconnect it. However, there are situations where you can't because you can't get a cutting instrument into the space or because cutting the pipe would leave it too short to establish a new connection. To remove the fitting, heat the joint and take it off while the solder melts. Having a moist rag nearby and wipe away the hot solder as soon as possible before it hardens. Be sure to wear gloves to avoid burning your fingertips. A short clean will sometimes make the pipe suitable for a new fitting. Before you can put a new fitting on, you'll probably have to sand off some extra solder with sandpaper or an emery cloth. Copper piping fun fact. Archaeologists discovered the remains of a sophisticated copper piping system during the excavation of a 4,500-year-old pyramid in 1994. The copper pipes, they assume, were used to drain water from the tomb that had been used to clean statues. While the pyramid's general condition was terrible, the copper pipes remained in good condition, demonstrating the durability of copper piping. Copper piping has become the principal material for modern plumbing due to its durability. Since 1963, almost 5.3 million miles of copper pipe have been installed in structures. That's 200 times the amount of copper piping needed to round the globe. Piggyback those stubborn shutoffs. Shutoff valves under sinks and toilets have a poor track record of reliability. They don't always close entirely and they don't always close at all. There's an alternative to changing the cutoff in either situation. Piggyback shutoff valves link to existing shutoffs and are available at most home centers. Simply unplug the supply line and replace the valve. A new supply line is a good idea too. You won't even need to turn off the main water valve if the old shutoff closes most of the way. Simply place a container under the valve to capture the trickle while you work. High-rise building flushes. A hydro flush is a prophylactic service offered to apartment complexes to assist prevent sewage drain clogs. Andre Samaras, a Canadian plumber, describes the job as essentially one big engineering enema. It's basically a pressure washer that you shove down a pipe in the bottom of the building once a year to keep the building from getting as many blockages, he explains. The line tends to bleed brown or black liquid once it's been unsealed. It's the most revolting thing I've ever seen, yet I'm not too bothered by it. New tools is not a bad sign. A plumber with brand new tools, according to online sources, should be regarded with suspicion, as any skilled laborer will have a bag full of rusted, poop-encrusted wrenches. According to Tom, this is not the case. Plumber may have new clean tools for a variety of reasons, he explains. Perhaps he's just starting a new business, or maybe his business was stolen, or maybe he simply needed to replace a few damaged tools and that's all he needed to carry into the building. James believes that how neatly his tools are organized is a much stronger indicator of experience. Don't over-tighten or reuse supply lines. Some key rules to remember as a plumber: don't over-tighten or reuse supply lines. To be safe, it's tempting to tighten up supply channels. Over-tightening supply lines, on the other hand, is riskier than under-tightening them. Tightening a leaking connection is simple, but over-tightening can damage rubber seals and shatter threaded nuts. So make it a habit to tighten the connections at both ends of the supply line using your fingers. Then use pliers to give them another 1/8 or 1/4 turn. If they leak, tighten them up even more. Additionally, you can also save some money by reusing the previous flexible supply lines when changing a toilet or faucet, but don't do it. Plastic deteriorates with time and even a minor leak can cause extensive water damage. It's a minor danger, but one that's not worth taking. Purchase new lines that are braided stainless steel and are less likely to explode. However, even if you have braided lines that are several years old, you should replace them. Replace metal drains with plastic. Plastic drain lines under sinks appear to be far less reliable than metal drain lines. Plastic, on the other hand, is superior in practically every way. It's less expensive, easier to install, and adjust or tighten if a leak occurs. Plastic, unlike metal, does not corrode. When a metal drain leaks, replacing the entire assembly with plastic is frequently the best option. So which direction does the toilet really flush? The age-old question: what direction does the water flush? There is a legend that when you flush a toilet in the southern hemisphere, the water swirls down the pipe in an opposite direction. This idea is often attributed to gravity, yet this is untrue. In actuality, the rim jets of the bowl determine the direction in which the water swirls. So, regardless of which hemisphere you're in, you can make the water swirl in any direction. You can easily loosen stuck pipes with heat. Another important trick every plumber should know. You can easily loosen a stuck pipe by applying heat. When a threaded connection refuses to budge, heat can help, especially in older connections sealed with pipe dope that has hardened over time. Patience is required. It can take a few minutes to get the metal heated enough. Using a flame-resistant cloth, shield neighboring surfaces. Only use this procedure on water and waste pipes. Never use it on gas or fuel lines. Hot water is easily one of the most dangerous things in your home. One of the most harmful elements in your home is hot water. According to statistics, scorching from hot tap water causes 3,800 injuries each year. It takes 5 minutes to burn your skin at 120 degrees Fahrenheit, temperature suggested by most hot water manufacturers. 6 seconds to burn your skin at 140 degrees Fahrenheit, the default setting for water heaters, and only 2 seconds to burn your skin at 150 degrees. Just cut off the stubborn part. One rule of thumb that every plumber in the business should know: just cut off the stubborn area, as this will work so much better and is way less consuming than trying to save the whole pipe. Corrosion and mineral deposits have incredible locking strength, making it nearly impossible to separate pieces. Cutting the problematic area is frequently the best answer. Cut curves in the portion that you can break it off or slice it off. A hacksaw blade will suffice. Even better are oscillating or rotary tools. Always pick caulk, not putty. A very common rule of thumb that we're sure many experienced plumbers are already aware of, but in case you're not yet familiar, always use caulk instead of putty when it comes to plumbing. Many plumbers never use plumber's putty despite its name. It ruins every forms of plastic and stains natural stone surfaces. It also has a tendency to dry out, crack, and leak. Most cases where a plumber's putty is used, silicone caulk is a safer, stronger lasting alternative. So you can see, it's a no-brainer. And there you have it, everything you need to know about some of the best tricks and facts that only experienced plumbers are aware of. We hope these were helpful and you can now implement them on your next job. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Which tip was your favorite? Did we miss any? Let us know. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching. If you're already a plumber running your own business or just about to start and grow your own plumbing business, you must learn the 4 critical things plumbing business owners wish they had learned before starting a plumbing business, so you don't make the same mistakes. Plumber Accelerator have put together a free training video you can watch for free right now. I'll show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your plumbing business the right way, so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels, allowing you to have sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you can also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other plumbers and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, how to command premium prices and attract high quality customers that'll be happy to pay more. Click on the link on the description below the video.